few of my favorite ways. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video, I just wanted to kind of throw together some of my favorite tips that I haven't really mentioned yet that have helped me in my weight loss journey. And right now I'm at 65 pounds down in just 8 months. So I'm really proud of how far I've come, and these are just some of the tips that have helped me get there. And I hope that maybe one or two of them can help you guys out in your journeys. Let's go ahead and get started. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and let's get into some tips. So the first tip that I want to talk about is spicing up your food. Getting some good spices and seasonings can make such a difference in your cooking, and it makes such a difference on just the most basic meals. I'm just going to show you guys a few of my favorites really quick that I like to buy and that I like to use on like fish and chicken, and I'll tell you how I use them. So the first one is this. This is my all-time favorite seasoning that I get, and this is honey garlic rub, and I just love to use this on salmon, and honestly just any chicken it's really good on, but salmon is like my all-time favorite. Any seafood as well, it's just really good. It is good on a little bit of shrimp as like fish tacos. Like there are just so many good things you could do with this seasoning. Highly recommend that. And then also from the same line is the Asian garlic rub, and same thing. I usually will have like 2 pieces of salmon, and we'll do like 1 of each, seasoned each way, because this one is also really good on fish. 2 of my favorite Trader Joe's seasonings are this one everybody knows, the everything but the bagel seasoning, and this is good on seriously everything. I like to use it the most with my breakfast food, so on eggs, or a lot of times I make 2 ingredient dough bagels and I put this on top, and it is just perfect. This stuff is so good. Highly recommend that. This is one of my other favorite Trader Joe's seasonings, and this one has salt, chili pepper, cheese, chipotle, and cumin. A lot of times I'll do like a Mexican bowl dish, and this is really good. I'll either throw it on the chicken or on the veggie mix that I'm like sauteing up. Adds a lot of flavor. Another line of seasonings that I really like are these tasty seasonings, and this one's our favorite. I love this one. I put this one, a lot of times I use these on like roasted sweet potatoes or just any veggies. These are so good on. So many of these seasonings I love to put on my vegetables to spice them up. It's literally just putting them in a foil, spraying them with a little Pam, sprinkle on it, and put it in the air fryer. And this is so good on Brussels sprouts or asparagus or zucchini or potatoes. You can find those pretty much anywhere. I usually get these all at Walmart except for the Trader Joe's ones. The last thing I want to talk about are these seasonings, which are popcorn seasonings. I'm sure you've seen these before. I have the kettle corn, and then I also bought a mini like 4-pack. I only have 2 of them with me right now, but the dill pickle and salt and vinegar, and I love these for Skinny Pops. They are so perfect for the individual Skinny Pop bags. You just sprinkle a little in the bag and shake it up, and it adds a new flavor, so you're not eating the same popcorn every day, even though, let's be real, I could eat Skinny Pop every day plain, but these are really good to add in and mix it up a little bit. The whole point I'm trying to get across is add some seasoning to your food so you can change the flavors, mix things up a lot, and keep yourself really into like trying new things and making your diet something fun for you. And going off of that, my next tip is something that works for me. I don't know, maybe you won't have fun with this or you won't find joy in this, but what I do is I just have fun plating my food, and I just like to set it up in a way that I think looks good and take a picture of it, and that just made me want to make healthier meals. It made me want to include more fruits and vegetables in my meals because I got to plate them and it looked colorful, and the more colors on your plate, the better it looks. And so I was just always trying to make my food look better, and then having the Instagram helped me. So if you did start up like an accountability Instagram to make your food look better for that, like it's just another way to motivate you to eat better. I don't know if that'll help you, but it definitely helped me and made it just a little bit more fun. So my tip is just to have fun with your meals and have fun plating them or taking pictures of them, because it will get you to kind of make healthier choices. Your meals look fancier with more colors, so then you're going to want to put more vegetables on it, or just really spend the time to actually make a good healthy meal. I don't know. I think it's something that makes it a little bit more fun. And again, you don't even have to do anything with the pictures. It could just be for fun to take a nice picture of your food. Another tip I want to talk about is not drinking your calories. This is something that wasn't really too much of an issue for me when it came to like coffee and energy drinks. That was more of an issue Adam had. He had a harder time adjusting with that because he loves his different flavored drinks. But for me, this more was about the alcohol. I definitely, and I haven't talked about this yet, but I was drinking way too much alcohol before I made my lifestyle change. It was making me feel so puffy and bloated all the time. It was making me gain weight like crazy, we would drink a tall boy with dinner, but one tall boy would be 9 points. It was just added calories that I didn't even need. I wasn't even really enjoying them. It was just like because we could drink, I don't even know. That was something I really had to become aware of, was drinking my calories. Now I drink water with every meal. I drink water throughout the day. I still have my coffee, but I incorporate my protein shake with it so that it's like my meal almost. But still, you can have your coffee and you just need to make a few changes. Take a little bit of the sugar out. Just watch really how many calories you're drinking, because I was really unaware of how high point some drinks are. When it comes to alcohol, I do still drink. I don't drink nearly as often as I used to, but when I do drink, I drink White Claws, or I drink rum and I just have water on the side, or I'll mix in rum and like a little meal with a little shot of flavor in there. And then it's not just water and rum, it still has a little bit of flavor with it, but it's not juice. Like even before, we were using juice as a mixer, and that is just so many added calories and points that were unnecessary. You still can drink alcohol, you can drink coffee, you can drink these drinks, but just be a lot more conscious about how much you actually are having in a day, because it adds up so quick and you really don't realize. Just really think about that when you're making choices about what you're drinking. The next tip that I want to talk about is something that has made such a difference for me, and it's just taking care of yourself in other ways than your food and exercise. By that, I just mean really focusing on some self-care for yourself. I know that's so much easier said than done. A lot of people, especially nowadays, you feel selfish when you take some time for yourself, but you just have to know that you can't take care of your family if you're not healthy. You can't take care of yourself if you're not healthy. You need to make these changes to take care of yourself. Before I had started my weight loss journey, I pretty much didn't care about brushing my hair anymore. I didn't care about putting my makeup on like I used to. I love makeup. I love watching makeup tutorials. I just stopped caring about that. I really did, because I was so mad at myself. I thought it was a waste of my time to take any care of myself, because I wasn't eating right. So why would I want to put my makeup on or dye my hair? And I just had let go of myself. One thing that really helped me get back on track was doing a face mask once a week, or taking a bath every couple days. I started doing my makeup again, and I found I forgot how much joy this brought me and how happy this made me. And I just started feeling better about myself overall. That led to me being able to make healthy food choices a lot easier, because everything just became like I was caring for myself, and I just wanted to do things to better myself because I was starting to feel better. I developed a skincare routine. I always loved skincare, and I just let go of that. I didn't care anymore because, like I said, I just didn't care about myself. When I got back into this skincare routine, I saw my face change. My skin just has gotten so much healthier. I was so motivated. It motivated me so much to just keep eating healthy and keep drinking my water, because that was also making my skin better. But so was the self-care, the skincare that I was doing. Learning to take care of yourself will translate into the kitchen. It will translate into the gym. You just have to start with yourself. I know that it is hard to hear that, and I know that it is so hard to do. I had such a hard time with it. I still have a hard time with it. I still feel selfish when I do things for myself, but you have to get over that, because you have to remember that you can't help anyone else if you're not here, if you're not helping yourself. You have to take care of yourself first. And it's not a selfish thing. It really is not a selfish thing. That was just one of the biggest game changers for me, was just starting to take care of myself all around again. And then the last tip I want to talk about is something that I've mentioned a little bit, but I just wanted to go a little more in detail about not restricting any food. I think that the easiest way to make this sustainable in your lifestyle is to not restrict any single type of food. I really believe that that is what has helped me stay so on track with this, because before, when we would try these diets, we would just crave the stuff that we would not let ourselves have. And so then we craved it more, and then we would fall off the wagon and indulge in it way, way more than we even needed to, and we would fail. With this lifestyle change we've made, we don't restrict anything. One example of this is candy. I still really like candy, and even the other day I was craving chocolate so bad. Adam ran out and got Take 5s. That's something that you would think we would restrict. When you incorporate it in your diet, I had to scan it. It was 5 smart points for the one candy bar, but I tracked it. I used my weeklies for it, and I still got to eat this food that I wanted. I didn't restrict myself from it. It took care of that craving. I tracked the points, and I'm still eating a healthy meal tomorrow for breakfast. Eating any food is not going to make you lose weight or gain weight. It's all about calories in and calories out. So if you're incorporating these foods into your diet, it still works. You can still have the foods that you ate before, just it'll teach you how to have them in better portions maybe, or maybe not as often as you were having them before, but you can still have them. Don't fully restrict anything. Don't get rid of bread. I still use a full burger bun on my burgers. You don't need to have a burgerless patty every time. It's just really important that if you're trying to make this something sustainable in your lifestyle, you don't restrict anything, because unless you have a dietary issue with it and you are like lactose intolerant and you really just cannot have cheese and ice cream anymore and you need to find something else, there are substitutes and you can take that out of your diet, but don't restrict anything solely based on the fact that it has higher calories or fat. I just think that that is the most important tip when it comes to having a sustainable diet. You just have to be cautious about portion sizes and track the food you're eating. It'll just help you have so much more of a balance in your life. So I highly recommend that you don't restrict any foods in your diet, because that'll just really make it harder on yourself, and you don't want that. Those are just some random tips that have helped me in my journey and that I still use. I really hope that you guys found something helpful in this video that can help change your lifestyle. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.